You want to outwork everyone? Great. You want to make it big, achieve your dreams, and reach your true potential? Good. But let me tell you something. Most people just daydream and live below their potential. They're stuck in a cycle going nowhere. If you're serious about changing that, you need to attack life, not just drift through it. I've been where you are, stuck and frustrated. I turn things around by mastering 3 simple things. If you make it to the end of this, I've got a bonus tip that could change everything for you. So, listen up, because this is going to be brutally honest. Number 1, consistency is king. Most people fail, not because they don't try, but because they don't keep trying. They start strong but then fall off. Why? They don't understand that success requires a complete change in how you think and act. You're not failing because you're lazy or unmotivated. You're failing because you don't stick with it. I used to be the same. I'd get all fired up, super productive for a while, and then, boom, I'd crash. I'd clean my desk, wake up early, and feel like I was on top of the world. But then, I'd slip. One little thing would go wrong, like staying up late to play a game, and that would be the start of my downfall. Before I knew it, I was back to my old, unproductive self, wondering what the heck went wrong. Here's the truth. You can't afford even one slip-up. Not one. It's like a tiny tear in your shirt. Ignore it, and the whole thing will eventually fall apart. You need to find that one weak spot in your routine and guard it like your life depends on it. Number 2, use boredom as fuel. Boredom isn't your enemy, it's a tool. Most people run from boredom by scrolling on their phones or playing games. But here's the thing. If you let yourself be bored, really sit with it, you'll reach a point where you'd rather do something productive than just sit there. I used to fill every boring moment with mindless distractions, but once I forced myself to sit with that uncomfortable feeling, I found the motivation to get things done. Boredom became a trigger to work on stuff I'd been putting off. If you use boredom right, it can push you toward productivity, not laziness. There's even a study that shows people would rather shock themselves than sit with boredom. That's how powerful it is. So next time you're bored, don't reach for your phone. Let it push you to do something worthwhile. Number 3, set higher standards for yourself. It's easy to stay where you are when your standards are low. If you're okay with a mediocre life, that's exactly what you'll get. But if you want to outwork everyone, you need to raise your standards. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you're half-assing one area of your life, it's going to show up everywhere else. Stop making excuses and start expecting more from yourself. When you set higher standards, you stop relying on excuses and you start holding yourself accountable. This isn't about being materialistic, it's about wanting more from yourself in every area. Work, relationships, health, everything. When you raise your standards, your goals get bigger and better too. And the most important thing, trust the process. You can be super consistent, push through boredom, and set high goals for yourself. But if you don't believe in the process, all that hard work won't mean much. The path to outworking everyone else isn't quick. It takes time and effort. There will be moments when everything feels boring, and it seems like you're doing the same thing over and over. You'll face distractions, challenges, and people who doubt you. But the most important thing is that deep down, you have to believe your goal is worth it. Without that belief, all the effort you put in won't feel like it's paying off. The people you're trying to outwork aren't just sitting back. They have their own struggles, and hard work is how they deal with them. To outwork them, your motivation has to be just as strong, or even stronger. You need to find what truly drives you. What's the thing that excites you and makes you want to keep going even when things get tough? Once you figure that out, let it fuel you. That's what's going to push you through the hardest times. This won't be easy. It's going to take more than you think you can give, and then some. There will be times when you feel like quitting. But when that happens, remind yourself that consistency is key. When the work gets boring, that means you're making progress. You're doing the things others aren't willing to do. While they get distracted or give up, you're getting better. By setting higher standards for yourself, you set yourself apart. Most people only do the bare minimum to get by, but that's not you. You're aiming for something bigger. And to get there, You have to give more effort, more focus, more discipline. But most of all, you need patience. That's why trusting the process is so important. You might not see results right away, and that's okay. Every bit of effort is adding up, even if it feels slow at first. Trust that each step is bringing you closer to your goal. It's time to stop just dreaming and start doing. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for everything to be just right. Start now, even if it's messy. Once you do, get ready for the ride of your life. This journey is going to take you further than you've ever imagined. It will be full of challenges and surprises, but if you keep going, the end result will be worth it. So get ready. The road ahead might be tough, but you'll come out stronger and closer to your goals. Hard work, discipline, and believing in yourself will take you farther than you ever thought possible. Keep pushing, stay focused, and trust the process, because once you do, nothing can stop you. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps others find this content, and that helps me too. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.